Welcome, everyone, to our channel. Today, we're going to dive into a fascinating topic that explores the impact of our actions and thoughts on ourselves, as well as the people and environment around us. It's all about action and reaction, and how every single action and thought we have in this vast cosmos has the potential to circle back to us in some way or another. This idea is supported by the universal law of cause and effect, which is an unquestionable eternal fact. It states that everything we do and believe will ultimately come back to affect us. It's impossible to deny the unbreakable nature of this law, and we can employ it to attract more positivity and affluence into our lives. But how do we do that? Well, it starts with taking control of our inner selves and conquering destructive thought patterns. You see, every aspect of our existence is governed by the law of cause and effect. This means that every decision we make, every action we take, and every thought we entertain will have an effect on how our lives pan out. Therefore, it's crucial to be aware of our thoughts and actions and work on improving them. We need to recognize that the universe reacts to our intentions and thoughts. All of our thoughts are acknowledged, and they start to materialize in some way or another. If we want to transcend our ingrained destructive thought patterns, we must replace them with higher, more uplifting ones. Many people rely more on the advice of others than on their own realizations. But if we want to prevent outside events from affecting our mental states, it is essential to learn to govern our inner lives. The rule of cause and effect is an unchanging reality. Every decision we make will have an effect, and everything we think will ultimately come true. Therefore, we must concentrate on good ideas and deeds if we wish to create a bright and wealthy future. Understanding our accountability for our thoughts and deeds, as well as our ability to influence how our lives turn out, is crucial. We must be conscious of the energy we emit into the universe and put our attention on doing good deeds. By learning from the idea of cause and effect, we realize that we have power over how our lives turn out. To create the life we want, we must take ownership of our thoughts and deeds and put our attention on positivity and abundance. The influence of the universe on us varies depending on the routine thoughts and deeds we engage in. The universe reacts to our thoughts, deeds, and ripple effects by reflecting what we put out into the universe back to us. The timeless truth of the law of cause and effect is impossible to dispute. Even though events may always affect us, we always have a choice in how we perceive them and how we direct our attention. We cannot free ourselves from the control of a mind that constantly reflects back to us what we are thinking. Our thoughts have the ability to influence our reality. Therefore, we must learn to channel them in a constructive way. Instead of creating barriers and making fruitless attempts to go around them, we should concentrate on letting the universe grant our wishes in support of peace, religion, and higher moral standards. We should put an end to our efforts and conflicts and align ourselves with the greater laws of existence, even if we may not be able to see them. Just as there is a secret law of growth that governs how effectively plants grow, we observe the results of this law every year as a plentiful harvest emerges from a planted seed. Because we can see the results of this law, we have trust in it, but we also need to have faith in the more fundamental laws of reality. Those who had the audacity to believe did so. Just as those who had faith in the harvest from the sown seed confidently received abundance of crops, we must follow this law to see results. By developing mental openness and preparing ourselves to accept the gifts the universe has to provide, we can build a happy and open mindset. Instead of focusing on what we lack, we can achieve our goals by concentrating on what we desire. It's significant to remember that this rule also reflects our unfavorable attitudes and deeds back to ourselves. The universe will return to us any negative ideas or deeds we engage in. Therefore, we must adopt a positive outlook and develop self-awareness. Often, we set our own boundaries by focusing on the drawbacks and potential challenges we might encounter. Instead, we should concentrate on the outcomes we desire and have faith that the universe will cooperate with us to bring about those outcomes. By doing this, we give the cosmos the chance to fulfill our deepest desires and work its magic. While the rule of cause and effect is unambiguous and simple to comprehend, It does require a change of perspective and a willingness to have faith in the cosmos. If we want to achieve our goals, we must cultivate mental openness and optimism. We must accept the gifts that the Spirit has to offer and live a happy, meaningful life when we have confidence in the higher laws of being. To create the life we want, we must focus on our desires and let go of any restrictions. We must believe in the abundance that exists in the world and focus on it. We should fight despair and embrace the joy that comes from being freed from pain. In order to accomplish this, we must banish the morbid ideas that bind us to erroneous beliefs. We must understand that we cannot display two contradictory viewpoints at once. The only way to resolve a conflict between the two is to let go of everything we do not wish to experience. We must be responsive and open to accept in order to receive the rewards the universe sends our way. We must be ready to let go of things that no longer serve us and be able to forgive others and ourselves to move past our past wrongdoings. In order to move forward, we must consciously let go of outdated patterns and routines. We need to be eager to push ourselves and take chances. If we want to achieve our goals, we must be ready to act with inspiration. We must be tenacious and resist giving up in the face of difficulties. We have to be open to new prospects and willing to take risks. Additionally, we must be aware of our internal dialogue. We must be sure to complement our abilities and ourselves. It's critical to refrain from devaluing or disparaging ourselves. Our words have the power to either strengthen or weaken us. It's essential to speak in a supportive, elevating, and loving manner. As thinking beings, we constantly shape our reality through our thoughts. Every action and thought we have is returned to us by the universe. This indicates that no matter how positive or negative our ideas may be, we cannot escape their effects. The principles of the mind are unambiguous and simple to comprehend, but we often hinder our progress by clinging to limiting ideas and unfavorable thought patterns. To manifest prosperity, we must direct our words, actions, and activities towards what we want. Then we let the universe work its magic to deliver it to us. To appreciate the joy that results from being delivered from hardship, we must let go of all constraints and pessimistic views. We must believe that we are part of the limitless knowledge that brought us here. The laws of the mind are unbreakable, and we are unable to escape the results of our thoughts and deeds. If we are to manifest prosperity and build a better world for ourselves, we must learn to master our thoughts, concentrate on our objectives, and behave in line with the higher principles of existence. To create the reality we want, we must cooperate with the power of good and have faith in the infinite wisdom that has guided us to this point. Keep in mind that you alone hold all the power and can design the life you desire. Make informed choices and trust in the unending wisdom that directs you. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video and explore the profound influence that your thoughts and beliefs have on the world. You have the potential to reach your goals and overcome any constraints by focusing on positive results and accepting the higher laws of reality. If you enjoyed this video and found it motivating, please show your support by liking and subscribing to our channel. We appreciate your engagement and would love to provide more inspirational content like this in the future. Once again, thank you for joining us today. Remember to harness the power of your thoughts and actions to create a life of abundance, happiness, and fulfillment. We wish you all the best on your journey towards manifesting your dreams. Thank you, and stay tuned for more motivational videos to come.